let's review weather. Basic VFR weather minimums, part 91-155. 3152, 3 statute miles, 1,000 feet above, 500 feet below, and 2,000 feet horizontal from clouds. 1152, 1 statute mile, 1,000 feet above, 500 feet below, 2,000 feet horizontal. Or 5111, which is 5 statute miles, 1,000 feet above, 1,000 feet below, and 1 statute mile horizontal. Class Delta is 3152, it's a dashed blue line. Class Charlie is the solid magenta line, 3152. Class Bravo, 3 statute mile visibility and stay clear of clouds. Class A, IFR only. Class E, above 10,000 MSL, and Class G, above 10,000 MSL, and 1,200 AGL. That is for above 10,000 feet MSL, and the 5111 rule applies to that. Below 10,000 MSL, it's Class G, above 1,200 AGL, but below 10,000 MSL, day 1152, night 3152. Class E below 10,000 MSL, 3152. And if that's also above 1,200 AGL, and if you're in Class Golf below 1,200 AGL, you'll be looking at 1 statute mile clear of clouds, or if you're flying at night, 3152, or 1 statute mile clear of clouds if in a traffic pattern within half a statute mile from the runway. En route weather information sources. EFAS 122.0 at 5,000 to 17.5 MSL. Other frequencies are available at 18,000. EFAS is also called Flight Watch over the radio. There's also TWAB, which is available in Alaska only, and HIWAS, Hazardous In-Flight Weather Advisory Service. Hazards and urgent weather information broadcast over select VOR stations. It contains a summary of any AirMet, SIGMET, convective SIGMETs, and center weather advisories and urgent PIREPs. Data link displays textual and graphical weather information obtained via ground stations, such as FISDL or satellites. And it says to pay attention to coverage gaps and the age of the information. ATIS, Automatic Terminal Information Service, a SOS, Automated Service Observation System, and a WAS, Automated Weather Observation System. ATC Center weather advisories are issued to alert pilots of existing or anticipated adverse weather conditions. ARTCC will also broadcast severe forecast alerts, AWW, convective SIGMETs, and SIGMETs on all of its frequencies except for the emergency frequency 121.5. Also onboard weather radar and onboard lightning detector. Reviewing convective SIGMET. It's an in-flight advisory of convective weather significant to all aircraft. It's issued hourly at 55 minutes past the hour. It's valid for 2 hours. It contains either an observation and a forecast or only a forecast. Convective SIGMETs are issued for any of the following: severe thunderstorms due to surface winds greater or equal to 50 knots, hail at the surface greater than 3/4 of an inch in diameter, tornadoes, embedded thunderstorms, a line of thunderstorms at least 60 miles long affecting 40% of its length, thunderstorms producing heavy or greater precipitation affecting more than 40% of an area of at least 3,000 square miles, and a convective SIGMET always implies severe or greater turbulence, severe icing, or low-level wind shear. Next is a SIGMET, a non-scheduled in-flight advisory with a maximum forecast period of 4 hours. It advises of non-convective weather, potentially hazardous to all types of aircraft. A SIGMET is issued when the following is expected to occur: severe icing not associated with thunderstorms, severe or extreme turbulence or clear air turbulence not associated with thunderstorms, dust storms, sandstorms, lowering surface visibility below 3 miles, and volcanic ash. The AirMet would be an advisory of significant weather phenomena at lower intensities than those which require the issuance of SIGMETs. These weather conditions can affect all the aircraft but are potentially hazardous to aircraft with limited capability. They're valid for 6 hours. AirMet is a little T, describes moderate turbulence, sustained surface within winds 30 knots or greater, and or non-convective low-level wind shear. AirMet Zulu describes moderate icing and provides freezing level heights. AirMet Sierra describes IFR conditions and or extensive mountain obscurations. Graphical AirMet and AirMet G can be found in aviationweather.gov. PIREPs and urgent PIREPs, or for pilot weather reports. The METAR, aviation routine weather, show the surface weather observations in a standard international form. Scheduled METARs are published every hour. Non-scheduled METARs, or SPECI, are issued when there is a significant change in one or more reported elements since the last scheduled METAR. The TAF, Terminal Area Forecast Weather, forecasts for 5 statute miles radius area around the station. It's issued 4 times a day, every 6 hours, and normally covers a 24 or 30-hour forecast period. If a TAF is amended, it'll say TAF-AMD, and it supersedes the previous TAF. Aviation Area Forecast is a forecast of a weather condition over an area of several states. When there isn't a TAF available for your route, check the FAs together with the SIGMET and AirMet and other information. Area forecasts are issued 3 times a day, 4 times for the Caribbean, Alaska, and Hawaiian regions. Then the surface analysis chart generated from surface station reports. This shows pressure systems, isobars, fronts, air mass boundaries such as dry lines and overflow boundaries, station information such as wind, temperature, dew point, sky coverage, and precipitation. It's issued every 3 hours in Hawaii, tropical, and oceanic regions every 6 hours. A weather depiction chart. Just like the surface analysis chart, it is generated from surface station observations. It depicts areas of VFR, at least 3,000 foot ceiling and 5 statute mile visibility. For marginal VFR, it's 1,000 to 3,000 foot ceilings and 3 to 5 statute mile visibility, and it's shown as contoured areas. In IFR, less than 1,000 ceiling and or 3 statute mile visibility shown as shaded areas. It also shows basic METAR information at selected stations, visibility, sky coverage, ceilings, obstructions to visibility. It's issued every 3 hours starting at 0100 Zulu. The radar summary chart depicts precipitation type, intensity, coverage, movement, echoes, and maximum tops. It's issued hourly. The wind and temperature aloft forecast is issued 4 times a day from different altitudes and flight levels. Winds within 1,500 AGL and temperatures within 2,500 AGL are not shown. The format is DD, which is wind direction, FF, wind speed, plus or minus for temperature, and light and variable winds are 9,900. Winds between 100 and 199 knots are coded by adding 5 to the first digit of the wind direction. Examples 1312 plus 05. The winds are 130 at 12 knots. Temperature is 5 degrees Celsius. And if you have 7525 minus 02, the winds are 250 at 122 knots, and the temperature is negative 2 degrees Celsius. Above flight level 240, temperatures are negative and the minus sign is omitted. 4 more. Low-level significant weather charts. Forecast significant weather charts for a 12 and 24-hour period from the surface to 400 are issued 4 times a day. They depict weather categories IFR, MVFR, and VFR. It also shows turbulence and freezing levels. The mid-level significant weather charts depict forecast and significant weather charts at various altitudes and flight levels from 10,000 MSL to flight level 450. It shows thunderstorms, jet streams, tropopause height, tropical cyclones, moderate severe icing conditions, moderate severe turbulence, cloud coverage and type, volcanic ash, and areas of released radioactive materials. It's issued 4 times a day from the North Atlantic region. The high-level significant weather charts depicts forecasts of significant weather phenomena for flight level 250 to flight level 630. It shows coverage bases and tops of thunderstorms and cumulonimbus clouds, moderate and severe turbulence, jet streams, tropopause heights, tropical cyclones, severe squall lines, volcanic eruption sites, widespread sand and dust storms, and it's issued 4 times a day. Convective Outlook is available in both graphical and textual format. A 3-day forecast is, it gives a 3-day forecast of convective activity. Convection areas are classified as slight, SLGT, moderate, MDT, and high, HIGH, risk for severe thunderstorms. The issuance is day 1, 5 times a day, day 2, twice a day, and day 3, once a day.